Monday, October 6th. I start here for a reason. First, I want to say thank you very much for subscribing. Please give this video a thumbs up so others, and make a comment down below. Just say where you're from, what country you're from, what state you're from. It really helps the algorithm to get this video out to others, because here we are in October, and what we have in the skies and the stars is now getting into the consciousness of many new people that never heard about this three-eye atlas, this comet lemon, this comet swan, this comet, that comet, this comet, these objects, these new moons, mini moons, whatever, the quasar moons, whatever they call it, that's around us, and all these tiny planetoids. I don't know what name they call it. They'll come up with a name. They can't probably call it dwarf or something smaller, the next category under that, entering or in our solar system right now being discovered. And then the singles originating from Europa and some other water-borne water planets or moons, objects out there. Slowly, the veil's lifting. Oh, we already know the veil's been lifting. But as the new moon, the supermoon, the harvest moon, comes up tonight into tomorrow, it's going to be like Showtime for many. Right now, as I'm speaking right now, I'm getting a buzzing. I just heard something in the bathroom. Be right back. Okay, just came back from the bathroom. It was one of those shower curtain hangers that hangs the curtain for the shower. Flew off and landed in the mop pail. I have no idea. Apparently the compadres sending me a message. I don't know what to think. Just coincidence? No, I don't think so. But what was I? I lost my frame of mind. I have some important things to say regarding this ancient object. This ancient object. The return of, I'm hoping it's justice. I think it's justice. That's the first thing that comes in my mind. That's why many people say, after I tell my story, I'm just using me as a microcosm, as a atom, just to show the landscape, how somebody could get manipulated for decades and crucified. And I use the term crucified. When you crucify somebody's character after all these years, decades being alive, finally reaching your age of retirement, then having everything stripped away in a blink of an eye by evil forces. Starting with the lawyer and the court system, but I've been, since I'm with the father's rights for decades, I know all the matrix. Believe me, guys, I know the matrix. I know the history. I know where they started. I know the players. I know the system. I know the spiritual battle it has come from. So here we are, October 6th, right before the harvest moon, the super moon. And there's so much that I want to relate to you, just to let you know that I'm still alive. I haven't been taken down yet, and I will continue doing what I see. And if it offends anybody, go somewhere else. Yeah, the ancients, the ancestors. Now, a lot of there was a group of remote viewers that said keep an eye on the crop circles for messages. And some of the crop circles are showing that cube-like and star-like of all religions in the UK. So the messages are being put out there. It's not like surprise. No, messages are being put out there. Heavy censorship is in place, as we can see with the space agencies around the world. None of them want to release truly what they saw, because, and I have to agree with them, it will shock the daylights out of you. They're hoping it will just pass by. They're praying it would just pass by and keep this covered as much as possible. But little by little, things are being revealed, like the recent interview with Dr. Lowe and the congressman from Kentucky about exposing, what we know about it, the 5 to 6 underwater bases, cities, ancient sites. Ancients. We already know there's one in the North Pole. We already know there's one in the South Pole, Antarctica. Now from there, where are the others? Well, there's been a lot of reports over there by west of LA, between San Diego and LA, under their underground bases, because there's a lot of UAPs. Well, that's where they had the sighting with the Navy, sightings in that area. And we already know about an underwater city, they say 50,000 years plus, off the coast of Cuba, which also has a lot of UAP sightings. So that's 4. Now I'm thinking 5 is probably by the Azores, where one part of the landmass of Atlantis existed. Part. And where as far as the 6 or 7 or 8, I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe off the north part of Puerto Rico. I don't know. No say. But at least we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somewhere in there. So the next video, I'm going to talk about the single, the wild single that everybody's there talking. Well, there's so many, it just changes by the hour. The news, by the hour. There's so many great videos out there and posts and numerous social media on X, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, you name it, throughout. And astronomers forum sites, FORUM sites, which has them, they like so many comments. Where do you turn your telescope? Normally with just 1 or 2 or 3, but here there's so many. I mean, like I said in one of prior videos, I was in a drought that I had to do other covered topics. You know, the sun, the pareidolia, earthquake, this, that. But now I'm like no sé and mucho, and it gets so much mucho that you get paralyzed, or you get like tested. I mean, things are happening around here. So many UAPs around here in Florida that's been reported. I could do a whole video on just Florida sighting. There's sites out there that cover Florida, especially around here. Kissimmee, Orlando, this area here, east of here, west of here, north of here, south of here. There seems to be mucho activities in this area, and it's going to increase as this thing gets closer. I also want to touch upon the DNA activation. I mean, we have the Dr. Lowe's he's an astrophysicist, but he seems to be interested very on the Anunnaki DNA and the structure and the dormant DNA strand. That there's a terminology, a term, what they call it, junk DNA, but it's really not junk. Think of a circuit, a chip, that's off, is pushed off, but little by little is being turned on. And that's why there's an increase, a tremendous increase in the study of archaeology of the ancient, especially Peru, Egypt. And the thing is, the megalithic is throughout the world. You got stuff in Portugal. You got in Bosnia. You got it everywhere, folks. In Central America, South America. I mean, everywhere where these stones were carved. In the Middle East, Petra. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. So there's been a tremendous and new discoveries of the labyrinth underneath a lot of these structures. Gigantic. Think of it, the Hall records would look like. Something like that. And something out of an Indiana Jones movie. So we have a lot of interest in that also. So I want to cover about the single, the 1977, because there were others after that that's not getting no press whatsoever. And right now they're saying that we're blinded. We got to wait till November 1st when it does his appearance, or Halloween, or November, that we're blinded. But we're not blinded, folks. We got the Spitzer on the other side of the orbital plane. Nobody is mentioning that. Oh, it's retired. It's in sleep mode. Get that through your thick cabeza. Do studies on it. It's on sleep mode. I made videos on that over and over. If you're looking at the possible not extinction level event, because I strongly believe the good is going to be taken out and the bad are going to be left behind, or the bad are going to be pulled out. I mean, those that done evil upon others, they're going to get punished. They're going to have visitors, compadres coming into the door. I don't care how many weapons you have. You are not going to be able to stop the ancients. They know everything, folks. They know everything. Remember, they've been created. They could be as far as billions of years old. God only knows. So let me put this video out, see if it gets out. This is like a test run. So, because I've been being blocked. You do an hour video and it gets deleted. You get frustrated and you quit for a couple of days. So I'm going to throw this one out. Consider this an intro into what's coming behind this, because it's heavy. Red Father out. Please subscribe, give thumbs up, support the channel. Make comment where you from, what country, what state, down below, so this could get out. Because what's coming, it's showtime, folks. As of today, it's showtime.